All right, yeah, man. You just tell everybody your nickname, man.
Call me Pops.
Bobs. All right, Bobs. Come on, man.
RealStreet.
Let me just hear your story then, man. Brandon, what's up? What?
Well,
Man.
about 6 months ago, was staying on the railroad tracks over by Waller Avenue
Yeah.
with my son and his girlfriend.
Man, I ain't doing shit.
And
You see me out here trying to work,
got
man.
on that heroin
Doing
and
these
that pipe
YouTube videos,
stuff.
man. Paying these
And
people,
one
man.
night we
That's
were
it.
all around.
Boy, look at you, boy.
Wanted to get $20
Oh,
off
yeah?
of me to get some heroin.
Damn.
I told him I wasn't know, so he tried to
Damn.
me. I
Man,
got away
shit.
from him
Nut,
and
man. I'm
stuff.
trying to do his shit, man.
And
Staying out the way.
got ready
Staying
to
out of
go to
trouble.
bed that
What
night
Billy up to?
by the railroad tracks there off
Billy
Waller.
here?
And
Hold on, Bob. My fault, man. My fault. Here, I'm
we was all about ready to lay down for the night up by the railroad tracks. Mike started this. He's sick. Needed a fix. And he asked me for $20. I didn't have about 40, 50 bucks on me. And I told him he couldn't have it because we needed to eat. Well, about 20 minutes later, he tried to choke me again. And then next thing I know, he stabbed me in the belly and ran off. I ended up at St. Joe Hospital in protective custody for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They had to cut me open where they stabbed me at. Get the blood. I turned purple all the way around there where the blood had got up under my skin.
my fault, man.
Muscle.
Is there any way you can scoot over just a little bit more? Say, well, I don't get nobody when they come out of there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said he was high.
Yeah, he was high,
and he wanted some money.
Yeah, I needed some money to get him another, whatever they call it, a pack.
Yeah.
And he needed 20 bucks, and I didn't have that much money on us because I'm feeding me, him, and his girlfriend. I'm having to buy everything. They don't ever have no money. And, you know, if we was to go stay at a motel or something, I got to pay for it all. I got to get it. And this next thing I know, he stuck the knife in me, and him and that girl ran off. And when I got to the hospital up at St. Joe, they put me in protective custody after the operation. And I ended up with like 34 staples in my stomach.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right. I have a vascular surgeon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how you
I
doing?
got my hair cut off.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question though. So is that your only son? Your only child?
I've got another one that when all this happened, they put him in foster care. He's somewhere in Stamford, Kentucky. But I talk to him every day. And every now and then they'll bring him down and let me see him.
You forgive though? Do you forgive him though?
Not quite yet. I mean, I had to sign the papers to get him arrested. And that took a day or two to think that out. And then finally, time I talked to my two brothers, they told me I was like a little lady that keeps getting abused and keeps going back. And it kind of sunk in. So they arrested him for first degree and second degree assault. He's been in the Fayette County Jail now probably 6 or 7 months, and he won't get out till October the 1st. And I'm going back to Nicholasville, I guess, to my wife.
So let me excuse me, man. Are you on drugs? You don't do drugs, do you?
I'm clean 10 years.
Clean 10 years. That's good. How'd you get clean?
Really, to be truthful, because of my youngest son.
Your youngest?
One night I killed over in the kitchen, and he was the only one there. He's probably 6 years old.
Yeah.
He called 911, and he's the one that ran out in his underwear in the middle of winter and flagged the ambulance down. So we kind of tight.
Yeah. Okay. So
but with Mikey, I don't know.
So that just happened.
Yeah.
All right, man.
He did so good until about 15, and he met this girl, and it just was downhill.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, if one wanted it, the other didn't. If one that wanted it, and the other didn't.
So that you just killed over, and that just got you straight.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 67 years old now. It's time to.
How long you been doing this? Are you homeless or are you not homeless?
I'm homeless right now. I'm sleeping in a tent till the cops came tonight and told us we got to go.
Yeah, okay. So what's the deal with that? Because you seem like you're pretty strong-willed man. It seems like you done been around the block. You got some knowledge.
I just load my shit up and leave.
Just loaded up and just left.
Gonna have to. They gave us to Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
And
hey, what's going on, bro?
Well, just have to pack up and go. Like right now, there's me, my friend Kathy's in a tent, I'm in a tent, and Brian and Sissy are in another tent. We're kind of like a little group there.
Yeah, yeah.
But they told all of us we had to leave our tents right that minute a while ago, and they'll be back Saturday.
So I might have missed it. Where'd you say you're trying to get back to?
I'm going back to Nicholas.
You going back? Oh, okay, you going back? Okay.
Yeah.
What
I got
what you need? What you need to get back there?
Well,
just a ride or something?
I got a ride. The problem is they were coming to get me about 3 weeks ago. Her and her mom were on their way from Danville to Nicholasville, and a car or a pickup truck hit them head on. So they've been in the hospital in Danville now.
I was very say, because if you needed a ride or something, I would have, I would have did that.
Yeah, but hopefully she gets out tomorrow, and she's gonna try to come the next day or two and go home.
Yeah,
back home. Kind of miss the bed, kind of miss the sink, kind of miss the bathroom.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
So you pretty much you back on your feet once you get there.
Once I get there, and plus my disability got approved. I've been getting it now 6 months, so I do get a check on the 3rd.
And when you won't go?
And then when I do, I panhandle. Well, you saw me up there, panhandle the rest.
When you won't go?
She's coming hopefully tomorrow or Saturday.
Okay, I was ready to say, you still got my number?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I was ready to say, if she don't come, you ready? I'll take you.
Oh man, I'll even pay for gas.
Yeah, I'll take you. I'll most definitely take you.
Yeah.
Because that'd be sleeping out here and anything. So,
yeah, I mean, if my mom knew I was doing this, she'd roll over in her grave.
Oh yeah.
She raised 3 of us boys, and it wasn't.
Oh, it's like three boys.
Yeah.
Where's your brothers? Them at?
I got one in Florida, one in Louisville.
Yeah, you ain't got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so all y'all still living though?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm the oldest.
You the oldest?
Yeah. Then my brother Mark's next, and then Brian's the baby.
Right.
And he's like 40-something years old. Mark's in his 50s.
Yeah.
And then I'm
67. Have that child that stabbed you? Has he tried to reach out though?
Well, there for a while, I put money on his phone to call from jail.
I'm just gonna pause it. So you're a good man. So you still put money on his books and everything.
Yep. And then like most of the time when we start a conversation, he's cool.
Yeah.
Level-headed. They got him on them some boxing.
I don't know how you gonna do it, man. How you finding that in your heart to still do it? Because I mean, that could have been an ugly, ugly turn, and it could be gone. So
and it's just he's my first baby, and his mom left when he was 7, so I've raised him by myself. I mean, I've literally had the boy by myself since he was 7. He's 36 now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like we're stuck. I'm scared. My thing is, I'm scared if I leave him or get away from him, somebody's gonna hurt him.
Oh yeah, especially if he's still on drugs.
Mike's besides on drugs, he's a little not.
So he's dealing with mental health.
Yeah, yeah, he's got that ADHD and some couple other things they call it.
So is this the first time he? Is this the first time he done
That's the first time he went that far, but no. I mean, I've been sound asleep before and I feel like sudden an arm around my neck and it's him. But when I do look back at him, it ain't him. It's him, his body, his arm. But in his eyes, there's nothing there.
It's a demon there.
Yeah, it's like looking into nothing.
I'm telling you. So,
and like right now, if he was to pop up, I'd be a flinchy.
My bad. Don't worry about me, bro. I just keep turning so that way I can get a good picture when I go back.
If he moves real quick, it kind of makes me want to. Get away.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And like that last time before he stabbed me, we were sleeping in a car. I was in the front seat and they were in the back seat. About 3:34 in the morning. All of a sudden, that arm come around, had me pinned against that headrest. And Mikey's like 6'1". I'm a little guy.
Yeah.
But All my brothers are 6'1".
Yeah.
Dad was, and I'm the midget.
Same with me, man. I got a bad end.
I don't know what happened. But, you know, once he gets a hold of me, it's hard for me to get away now.
Yeah.
Before I got this pacemaker and all this heart problems.
Have you been into service or anything? You look like you've been into service or something.
Well, I was, but didn't work out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A little too much for him.
You look like you're outdoors, man, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it look like you, yeah. So this probably ain't really nothing to you. You probably enjoy being out a little bit.
To be truthful,
Yeah.
I mean, there's no hurry, no worry. You know, I do what I want, when I want, how I want. As long as I don't break the law, everything's good.
Yeah.
You know, but now where these guys have been running around breaking into the motels and busting the mirrors in the bathrooms at the gas stations, the cops are really starting to get hot.
Man, you pretty clean too, man.
Oh,
you like the cleanest,
Yeah, I ain't go. If I'm homeless, don't mean I have to stink and be dirty.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, I got with the managers in the morning. If I get in here early enough, I can go in there, brush my teeth, shave, whatever. Every now and then I'll ride the bus down. There's a couple churches downtown you can take a shower at. I think the Lighthouse, you can take a shower there.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't go more than a day or two.
Let me see. So let me ask another question then. What's some of the places that some of these homeless people, if they watching, like you said, the Lighthouse,
well, right
that
now,
they could go?
They've been circling this block up here around the Motel 6.
Oh,
like today, the same 3 have gone around 10 times maybe.
Yeah, I talked to a couple that was back here, and they said that they got a thing they building with plywood.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Oh yeah.
Is it nice?
Some of them get like rocks, bricks, make little retaining walls, then lay like a platform down and set the tent on top.
Man, I'm telling you, the ingenuity out here.
I just got I probably got the littlest tent out here. I got just like a one man that's like for a camping trail.
Yeah.
And, you know, it fits me fine.
How is it, man? How is it that people out here on the street, man, they can find anything, man? They can get their hands on anything.
Man, there's more shit down here goes around, and it's on the barter system. Not a lot of cash.
Yeah.
Everybody's trading, doing something. Always something going. There's a deal here. There's a deal there.
And there's all the homeless people bargain with each other too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They bargain with themselves, the store managers, the motel people. You know, just wherever. And I got to say, there's a lot of these restaurants around here. If you go in, be nice, not an idiot. Say, man, we're hungry. Go feed you.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's like McDonald's here. There's like 4 of us that we can pretty much sit here.
Yeah, as long as you come with a good attitude and everything, carry yourself right.
I always sit in that same spot up in the corner. Yeah. Don't bother nobody. I always buy something, you know. So I meet their criteria as a customer.
Let me ask you, how do you keep your stuff safe though? With so many.
Well, when I first got here, I don't know how it got out, but somehow I found I got a Social Security check on the 3rd.
Yeah.
And I usually go up the Speedway about 1 in the morning, give me a little cash.
Yeah.
Would go back to the tent. Well, I can't do that no more.
Yeah.
Because what it is, it's not one. It's usually 2 or 3 of them. And they tried to take a card one time coming across that bridge there. I don't know where they came from because I'm usually pretty aware of what's around.
Yeah. They be underneath there.
Yeah, that's where that one girl, Sissy, used to live.
Yeah.
And I got them snakes and everything under there, man. And I don't do snakes at all. No, not a snake man at all.
So you know, Robin them there.
I
wonder where.
They're up behind Lowe's.
Oh, behind Lowe's. Oh, I didn't even know that was. Oh, okay.
Oh, we're everywhere.
Yeah, I know. Way back here, up in the bushes, up in the trees, that I seen that.
Okay, you know where I stand up there on the corner where you saw me?
Yeah.
If you cross Winchester Road to the right, that big field.
Yeah.
There's probably 30 back in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wouldn't. Yeah. So I would have to park on that side of the street and then walk over.
They're hard to find because they got dogs. They holler and hoo hoo hoo.
Oh,
sound like you're back in Compton driving down the street, and here
Yeah.
comes the law, man. Everybody's got a sound or a noise they make.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like an early warning device up there.
Got their own little
But
compound.
here's the deal: there's very few of them up there that us down here get along with, and it's kind of weird. It's like being in gangland or something.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the way some of these young ones act. You know, that's my corner. You can't. Like the hell, I can't. I'm American. I go wherever
Nah.
I want. See, they don't
Yeah.
have a problem with me no more.
Yeah.
I knocked one of them out down there one night. He kept
Yeah, you look like it, yeah.
and then the cops rode up. So he's talking to the two guys about what happened, and I'm slowly backing up. I got around the back of Thornton's and I was gone.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk to nobody.
So all right, let me ask you, since we're going into this, we about over with. We done heard enough about it, man. What's some of the good that you done seen out here, or the positive that done happened to you since, you know?
There's a few of us, maybe 4, 5, or 6 of us. We're kind of tight.
Yeah.
You know, I've just met them.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of one of them persons. It's either I like you or I don't.
Yeah.
And if I get that
There ain't
funny
no in
feeling,
between.
I don't talk to you. I don't associate with you. I stay the hell away from you.
Yeah.
But like
Let me get this back here now, please, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
That way I can.
And
Yeah.
not
It's a
like
little different.
with Kathy and a guy named Woody, Josh, my little buddy in the wheelchair. You know, I'll leave my stuff around them and go away and come back.
Yeah.
Because I know it'll be there.
I'll say you're pretty tight with the one in the wheelchair. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to get.
To talk to you. He had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to talk to you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but he was wanting to talk. That's why me and him were hanging around.
Yeah.
And just right before I seen you, he wheeled into the bathroom.
Yeah, okay.
Where he can't walk.
Yeah, I was going to say they all took off.
It takes him a minute to get off the chair, on the pod, clear his shit, get back on the chair and out of the bathroom.
Oh, so he really in that chair? Yeah. I thought he was just.
No.
Oh.
No. He can't. His legs barely.
Oh.
He could. If I stood him up and walked away, he'd fall. Here he is. Wait.
Oh, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna go get him. So what do you think, man? What do you think is gonna happen to a lot of them with this?
Right now the cops
with this medical care. I mean, Medicaid stuff gonna go away.
Oh man, if they lose that, I mean, what about him in the wheelchair?
Yeah, it's gonna hurt a lot of people.
He won't be able to get his medication. Won't be able to go see the doctor. Won't see the therapist. Won't be able to work on his legs. I mean, he'll be shit out of luck.
You think that'll probably help with a little bit of this, maybe, or make it worse? Like,
I hope it makes it better.
Yeah,
because you know I really don't want to lose mine either. I'm on Medicare and Medicaid.
Yeah,
and that's what keeps my heart medicine. You know, I take almost 26 prescriptions a day.
Man, how you making it out here with that anyway? Especially when it get real hot.
Man, some days I don't feel too good. And Kathy, that's tense beside mine, she kind of looks out after me. I guess.
Man, I've been doing.
Hard one to explain.
You seem like you got a lot of stories to you.
Oh man.
That we could have probably been the worst. None of these probably expensive, but one of these hotels or something, man. You know.
Man, what they do is like right now where we were in that winter program.
Yeah.
They kept us in Motel 6. Now that the winter program's over, even if we have the money, they won't rent to us. So that's another thing keeps us out here. Because where I get my check, I could stay probably 2 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
And wouldn't have to be out here 24/7. You know. And the worst one is the Motel 6.
Yeah.
They're not very nice people. Now,
I figured they wasn't. I done tried to get a job over a couple times.
Yeah, now Super 8's pretty cool.
Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah. That Motel 6, man, this thing, even when we were on that winter program, we didn't get what we were supposed to get.
Yeah.
I don't know what they called that shit they was feeding us. They bring us brown sacks every day, supposed to be for breakfast and dinner, but no lunch.
Man, listen, I would love to get the rest of your story, man, once you got settled in back at Nicholasville and everything.
Wow.
Yeah,
well, I give you my phone number. I keep saying I've had the same phone number probably 10 years now.
Yeah.
Maybe a little longer.
Man, well, You know, I know your son. He probably, well, yeah, he will probably see this because they get a tablet in there.
Yeah, oh, he's got one. I made sure of that.
Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah,
See,
man. See,
I still
just
love him. I just not right now.
You got to keep it from a distance.
Yeah, like I told him, I said, now when Claire comes and gets me, and I go back to Memphis, baby, you cannot come.
Yeah. What's the youngest one think about that? I know he's probably
coming with us.
No, I'm saying,
Yeah.
I'm saying, what does he tell you about talking to the other one?
Like Joe, the youngest one, he's like, I don't know if he's mad, pissed off, or feeling or hurt, but he don't like to talk to him like you right now.
Oh, I don't blame him. Yeah,
the little one. My problem was with the older one, where I had him so early, and I was kind of young still. I was like my early 30s. Me and Mike, I lost being dad or father, became his friend.
Yeah.
And then we smoked pot together, and that was the end of it. It was all over with.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, I knew better, but my dad smoked pot with me.
Yeah, nobody would ever think it. Think it's a little pot.
But I always heard, you know, marijuana's a stairway to the drugs.
Yeah.
Never believed that in my life until my son came along.
I wouldn't have believed it neither, but I hear it an awful lot coming from people.
And what gets me about it is that they jump from smoking marijuana to heroin. There's no slowly getting to it. It's like from, you know, that to that. And like Mikey, once he got with the little girl, it was all downhill. I couldn't do nothing. He wouldn't listen to me. He wouldn't do anything that I suggested, you know. And while we were homeless over there on the railroad track, he ended up getting arrested like twice. The only reason he got arrested because they come up on us and he'd fucking run.
Has he been trying to get mental health in there?
Man, I had him going and everything. And like I said, met that girl. He was taking medicine for the ADHD.
Yeah.
Was really working. Like through the day, he was calm and collected. You know, they had him on something for at night that kind of didn't knock him out, but kind of slowed him down a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, and when he's, I think they call it manic, and he's like that, his mouth runs 100 miles an hour.
You say he's 6'2" too?
Yeah, it's about 6'1".
6'1", yeah.
Probably maybe 185.
Yeah, when he's in a rage, I mean, yeah.
Oh God, when he's in a rage, man, he's literally picked me up with two hands by the neck and stood me up. I'd be at least my feet off the ground by that much.
Yeah.
You know, and he has no problem doing that.
Wait, you Cherokee? Part Cherokee? Yeah, okay, yeah.
We're Cherokee, Irish, and a little bit of German.
Okay, and a little bit of German. No,
our last name's Likens, but I think it was kind of pronounced different.
Oh, y'all got some wild blood in y'all anyway.
Yeah, buddy. I can be calm 1 minute, hot, fired up the next minute, and then be your buddy.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
I don't hold a grudge.
Yeah.
You know, we're all out here together. You know, if you have a disagreement, work it out.
Yep. You know? I've seen you a couple times, but you, like you said, you stay to yourself. You seem quiet and everything. So yeah, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna ask him. But you're a good man, though.
You gotta watch them quiet ones.
Yeah, they better watch. Hey, look, man. Tell them your nickname again.
They call me Pops or Mr. Miyagi.
Pops or Mr. Miyagi. Yeah, all right, man. I appreciate you, man.